Hi there again. So I'm back out doing this one. Still haven't come up with a title for the previous piece. This is Henosis, which is another one that was from earlier this year. And it's an amalgam of 25 portraits. I think on the previous videos I was saying how it's I made quite a fortuitous error with the centre portrait, and drew it. It's the only one that conceivably, when I was working out my line drawings all onto one page, that I composed individually. It was the only one that I could get the wrong way round and not realise it at the time, and it's exactly what happened. And then I realised later on when I was, because I just basically turned it round the right way round the line drawing and retraced it, so it's like a double take, one looking from the inside, one looking from the outside. And what it sort of implies is that what you can see on this side is also going on the other side too. There's a mirror reflection of it. So it sort of implies, rather than the 25 portraits that are accountable within this one side, it sort of implies that there's 50 portraits. So I quite like that. So hopefully I can work in a bit more detail into this one while I'm working on this. I'm not sure whether this is the second or the third video that I've posted to this one. I'll have to check. It's been a few days since I came back to it. And I've changed the angle on it for the camera, because I'm pretty sure you get to see more from the camera angle that you've got now. Yeah, I seem to recall filming at least a couple of these, but I don't know whether I've posted to. But I do seem to recall saying at the end of the last one that I did, it had done that thing where it sort of explained itself to me, but once again it's sort of going, yeah, I need more work, Yeah, so, and I've just remembered what it is that I was telling myself was the more work that I had to do, and it was pitch all this back. ones. This one's going to be available for 100 quid. And to put that in some sort of context, the A1 prints of these, which are exactly the same size as the original, which are untouched, like they're, you know, they're prints. They come off of the printer where I get them done, and that's it. I don't touch them. I sell them for 200 quid. So these ones, which are quite reduced in size, but are of exactly the same image where I've reworked it, are half the price of that. Not that I feel like I have to justify that. And it's not even as if I'm using them how I think a lot of people use embellished prints. It just seems to be a bit of a novelty factor, but for me, they are they're a vehicle like a sketchbook, because this is a concurrent project to me. I'm yet to do that. This is even the original. This is a dummy run for a much larger image that I'm working on, the process of working on now. So it all helps inform that. Which I'm not going to, you know, I think that's going to happen to anyone. But quite often, what I've seen of him, I mean, maybe might well be a case of my ignorance this, but from what I've seen of hand embellished chic clay prints, it's usually a finished image that somebody's come along and done a bit of work. There's no real reason for them to do that. It's not exploratory, it's just novelty. And that's what they'd like. Especially if you get to watch the artists do it themselves, then, you know, just partially why I'm videotaping these. And they are original. Doesn't matter who does that. There's no way you're going to be able to repeat the same art, especially if you spend. Which is another thing that I've noticed, and again, maybe this is another ignorance thing, but a lot of people who do the hand embellished prints, well, they're not embellishing that print for not. I'm surprised it goes in. Well, I haven't seen one that goes into hours yet, but I've not certainly looked at a lot of footage. But yeah, I mean, a lot of it is some of these have been drastically adjusted. Especially the colour ones. That last one that I did is untitled. There's no way it's going to end up looking like that on the full scale image, but it does inform colour sequences that I might want to pick out while I'm working on the full scale one. It is a good way of using it. It's enormous facility for sketchbook and pushing your ideas on without worrying about. Well, you can bring something that preserves something of the clinical, polished, professional edge that you want for your more thorough, worked. Comprehensive work, and you can work on it without having to destroy the original. Give yourself an idea. I mean, a lot of people are going to say to me, Procreate or Photoshop, Josh. And I'm going to say to you, it's not the same. And it isn't. Not that I'm trying to diminish the capacity for those software packages. They're phenomenal. Absolutely change what artists can do, and subsequently the artists who look at the artists who've used them have their world changed in terms of visually. So don't misunderstand me when I say that. Just have a swig of my coffee. Yeah, so from what I can see, I've posted a couple of Henosis videos, which is this one, and I've got a few more on reserve. Hopefully I can get this one within this hour that I'll be filming now finished. 12.5 minutes in now. Quite looking forward to being in I'm in an exhibition that starts tomorrow on the 14th of December 2021 till the end of the year, and I was asked to be part of it by another artist I know from I think he's from Guatemala. Hi Al, if you're listening. Yeah, I'm really, that's going to be quite interesting. I'm going to be in a Zoom meeting for it, which will be a first for me. And it's some of the work that's related to, it's the Penetrate series that I've been working on throughout quarantine, amongst other things. these are available again. This one's available for 100 quid. Bargain for what you're getting. Yeah. Usual channels. If you're seeing it on Facebook or Instagram, give us a shout on the a direct message. Or if you see it on YouTube, don't worry too much about when the time is when you've seen it. I can get them printed again and work on another one if that's what you want. And on my homepage on YouTube there are the links to my Instagram and Facebook where you can drop me a line on there. Yeah, so I'm just going to carry on, keep working this through. It's going to go into another video or another file, so in half an hour, so hopefully you'll follow through onto the next one, which should, I can see me getting this to a finish shortly now, I think. Don't like saying things like that and being too conclusive. But I think it's getting there. Okay, just working on blending a few of these things down. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be going into another video. Thanks for watching this one, if you've watched it through to the end. Hopefully you can sort of see more of it emerging outwards. And I think in the next half hour I should be able to get it to some sort of conclusion, and then it'll be available for sale. this is, I'm not sure which video this is now. There's quite a few of these that I've done. But this is going to be the conclusion of what I intended to be for this piece of hand embellishing for this print of an image called Henosis. It's taken a while, this one.